Welcome back to 30 at 6. The town of Perryville is proposing to build a warehouse facility at the site of the old Perryville outlets. Craig McDowall is a resident of Perryville and wrote an op-ed article to the Cecil Whig this past week about his thoughts on that development. Your letter to the Whig caught our attention because development has been a big topic here in Cecil County, and there's been conversation about various impacts of that development, and you obviously expressed impacts that you and your neighbors would be feeling. So thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Allison.
So tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Craig McDowall. I'm a resident of Gales Manor, and we've been there since 2012. We're actually kind of new to Maryland from Colorado.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a graphic designer, and my wife works with the VA up in Delaware.
Oh, okay.
And we're just really concerned about maintaining the quality of life in Perryville, and the reasons we moved there, what we liked about it to begin with.
And what were those reasons?
Well, we like the small town atmosphere. Perryville, and I'll kind of throw in Haverty Grace in that bucket too. It's nice rural towns, but we love that we're right between Philadelphia and Baltimore, an hour from Lancaster, and we just like the location. But we do want it to maintain, we want it to grow in smart ways, but maintain a rural atmosphere at the same time.
So describe the problem as you see it associated with the potential of a distribution center being built there.
Well, I will break that into two specific things. One is all of the region should be concerned about the traffic on Highway 40 and specifically on Maryland 222, which is Perryville Road or Perryville Boulevard.
Right.
That goes up near our house. It goes right by the high school. It already has a tremendous amount of traffic at the peak hours, morning and evening rush hour. It's stop and go traffic up the hill frequently.
Oh, yeah.
And then the truck traffic, there's not a time I'm on the hill anymore without seeing at least one or two trucks. And today I was gassing up at that gas station at the bottom of the hill. And as I just stood there gassing my car, there were 5 trucks kind of passing through the intersection together. It's just a lot.
Right. And and naturally, if there's a distribution center built there, that would increase.
Well, exactly. And what concerns us greatly, the current one that they're proposing, with a little luck, most of the trucks will come off in 95, go right into it, and leave by the same route, and it won't impact that hill too much. That's the best case scenario. Realistically, at least some of those trucks are going to go either up or down from 40, realistically. But there's at least 15 or 16 warehouses between Perryville and Northeast along 40 that are either operating now or are going to open in the next year or so. One of those is a brand new, Amazon's already got a facility up there that's operating.
Right.
And then very near it is a brand new Amazon facility that's under construction, and it is enormous. There's 150 doors or so, it's huge. And then the Lidl one is completed, but it's not even operating. Not a single truck has gone in and out with product that we know of. There's also another big one, I can't remember, it's a medical supply company, I believe. I cannot remember the name of it. So there's 3 warehouses that haven't even come online yet, and all those trucks are going up and down 40.
Right.
And they all are going to be on 222 and then the Northeast Road up to 95.
And I think a lot of people would say that the proposed interchange that is being built, the 95 Belvedere Road interchange, will alleviate some of that, but traffic isn't your only concern. What else?
Well, my second concern is specifically for Gales Manor, which is an HOA-controlled community, and then the residents who live up on Hillside Lane and some of the houses along St. Mark's. We're just concerned. This warehouse is going to be 500 to 600 feet from my back door.
Right.
That is not that far. That is, a Major League Baseball field's, I don't watch baseball much, but I believe it's about 450, 480 feet to that back wall. That is not that far. So we know that when the trucks are backing up, when they're hitching to a trailer, backing up to get into the docks, there's going to be this continuous beep, 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 beep. And we already hear it from the Department of Transportation sand shed, which is about 400 feet from us.
Right.
You know, in this last storms that we had, we could hear them backing up as they filled the sand trucks. So we know that's going to happen. It's not a question. And there was a very interesting meeting with the commissioners where the developer brought in their own sound expert. And of course they were favorable to the developer. And he said it wouldn't be a problem, but it's just, you know, he would never want to buy in our neighborhood after they put that in. I can guarantee you that. So we fear for just if we remain there, the quality of life of that in a 24/7 operation is going to be just a nightmare. And it's going to affect our property values. You know, here's 16 homes that have been paying taxes since 1999. We want to be heard in this discussion.
So what are your next steps?
Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, is a meeting with the town council, which I will attend. I guess it would be the town commissioners with the mayor, and we'll attend that. If I understand the process correctly, they'll be voting on the rezoning, which would allow not just for a warehouse, but for a wide variety of light industrial uses. I mean, everything from a cannery to a manufacturing plant. Some of that we don't want to see either. I mean, remember, it is just up the hill from us.
Right. What kind of development might you like to see?
Well, with this Wolf Lodge coming, it seems like the town of Perryville would do much better putting in another hotel, because people will, I mean, the Wolf Lodge obviously includes hotel, but people don't necessarily want to stay there. They can go and use the facilities without staying at that particular hotel.
So a hotel would be,
a hotel,
you think, a reasonable...
an office park, some sort of a medical campus would be great. You know, even a lumber yard. You know, I could see a big Home Depot back there. Even something in the style of the outlets. And people will say, well, that all brings traffic too.
Right.
And they would be right. But at least it's a facility that gives the town of Perryville, our residents, more opportunities. You know, I mean, if there's a hotel, well, there, at this meeting, the last meeting, I wish I could remember the date. It was in December, I believe.
Yeah.
People said, you know, when my family visits, there's no local hotels. You know, so the town of Perryville, our residents need things too.
Okay. Craig McDowall is a resident of Perryville, and he wrote an op-ed article to the Cecil Whig regarding the town of Perryville's proposed building of a distribution warehouse in the site of the old Perryville outlets. Craig, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Allison. It's been a pleasure.